It's the joy of Yogini, and it's time for the weekly reading. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Um, Still, a lot of stuff has been bubbling up and emotions erupting, and it's really important. I just want to say before I get into the cards, it's really important for us to do those emotional check-ins to see where we're, and I've been needing to clear my energy a lot because there's a lot of disruption throughout the collective, and those of you who are empaths can really feel that energy, and we need to separate from what is not ours. And so, yeah, especially on Sunday, I was really needing to clear my energy field, and protect it, because I was going through or at one point on Sunday I went through a space of, this is feeling really sludgy, and yeah, I needed to clear my energy field, and then everything was good. I was still tired though, very tired, but I'm doing lots and needing to adjust to my new schedule. Ooh, the animal tarot deck wants to come out. We're gonna see what animals have messages for us this week. So I'm setting the intention that uh, for spirit to give us messages for what the collective needs this week, um, how we can help support ourselves, and how Mother Nature can help to support us as well. And if you've been going through some tough times, feel free to, you can share as much as you want. You can ask questions and specifically in relation to what you're going through. I'm going to start with the collective. And if these cards are really resonated with what you are going through right now, feel free, and you can ask for follow up, throw in some questions there. And if I have time after, if my energy level is still okay, then I can pull some cards for individuals too. I'm just going to take a sip here. I am feeling tired today still. I'm recuperating from working at the rest. I was working at a restaurant from Thursday to Sunday, and by the time Sunday hits, I'm like, I am so done. And then I taught a couple of yoga classes this morning, and I'm still feeling tired. I didn't have any coffee, and I've been drinking a lot of coffee lately, like at least a some type of cup of caffeinated drink a day, and it's not the best match for me. And I was so drawn to doing that, and I'm trying to wean myself off of that caffeine. So that's also going to make me feel more tired, right? So I have this Boost Me, it's called, and it's still all natural ingredients in there, and it has a nice blueberry flavor. So let me see. Let me see if I can get the boost that I need. Okay, so card number one. Oh, I love the energy of this guy, Bison. New prosperity and abundance. So I'm going to bring it closer to you, YouTube, in just a sec. Here, I'll bring it nice and close to Reddit. And then I'm going to bring it nice and close over here. Look at the power of that guy. So powerful. When I think about a bison, I think about how a bison is thick and heavy and solid on Mother Earth. Like you can't, we can't go and run into a bison and like try to knock it over. No, it is a solid foundation, right? And in order for us to be abundant and prosperous, we need to have a solid foundation. And that's about just even energetically connecting in with Mother Earth, grounding ourselves down. And I don't know where you are in like what part of the world, but in Ontario, Canada here, it's been getting really cold. It's today when I took my dogs for a walk, I had my winter coat on, I had my neck warmer and gloves and a hat, and I was still a little chilly. I was still a little chilly. So things are definitely cooling down, but it's still important to get out and connect in with Mother Earth. So this week your world will be opening up with more prosperity, more abundance. And prosperity and abundance can come in different ways. Maybe it's not just financial, maybe it could be different connections coming into your life, different people who you get to chat with and meet with. Um, it could be different signs of coming abundance. It could literally be more abundance. Some of you could literally be getting some unexpected, let's say, cash flow that you didn't realize, an offer, maybe an offer of a contract, something like that. So it is an exciting week. So we need to keep our hearts open and I want to say surrender to what is coming, and not have a fixed idea of what's going to happen or what you really really want to happen. It's just be surrender and flow with what presents, and see the prosperity in it, and celebrate those little things, and definitely celebrate the big things or whatever is in the middle. Okay, but more prosperity and abundance is coming for each and every one of us in one or more forms this week. We're still going through disruption in our energetic field. Emotions are still going to be coming up to release. Take note of the subjects that these messages are coming up, because they're going to be associated with patterns that we're releasing. And as we keep on releasing more and more, it leaves space for more abundance to come in. If you think about they're showing me an analogy of a really messy wallet, like tons of stuff in the wallet. I don't know about you, but I have a ton of cards, so many cards, and every once in a while I'll go through and say, okay, which ones can I get rid of? But it can stuff my wallet up, right? And even though this analogy isn't perfect, but they were showing me this stuffed wallet, and I think it's because I can definitely relate energetically. When I want to bring more money, um, more abundance into my life. And if there's too much clutter in where that money is supposed to go, such as, let's say, a wallet, you're not necessarily going to celebrate it coming in. Like if you had a nice clear and open wallet and then you put in a fresh $100 bill, it's going to be like, yeah, that is awesome abundance, right? That feels so good. But when you don't even have the room, you just take the money and just kind of shove it in. It doesn't allow that energy to flow and to bring in more and bring in more, because it's almost like, I got too much going on over here already, I can't take anymore. And you can relate that to your household. If you have clutter in your house, it affects the energy, it bogs down the energy. Yogini, Su- summoner talks, how are you? Blue Yogini. Blue, is it because I'm wearing a blue shirt and I got like my blue yoga top underneath? I'm actually getting quite warm, so I might need to take my sweater off. How are you? Anyways, I love the energy. I feel the they're beautiful going my way, so it's really nice. All right, so the next card is frog. This is interesting. Just a silly story I will share. So, frog energy. So, fertility and new beginnings. So, butterflies are also associated with new beginnings, but so are frogs. And frogs, I don't know a whole lot about frogs, but I just think about all the little baby tadpoles that they send out during their fertile season, to grow into frogs. And okay, so I was looking online at some clothing, because I feel like there's just a lot of clothing that I have that it's just too big for me now, and I wanted some more long sleeve stuff for the winter. And so I was on this one site, and there was a super cute frog sweatshirt, a hoodie. It was a hoodie, and it had big, like it was supposed to look like a frog, and it had big froggy eyes on it, and had pockets you could put your hands in, and strings from the hood. It was really cute. I didn't end up getting it because anyways, I muscle test on stuff, and I got that the color wasn't going to look that great on me. Is like the shade of green wasn't going to look that great, so I didn't end up getting it. But I was so attracted to this frog energy, and now by pulling this frog, I'm like, okay, well, I guess that's why I was attracted to it. well, it was cute, but it's also because of that fertility energy. Oh, frick, I'm really hot. The fertility energy that is coming through. Okay. So if you have ideas, things that, projects that you want to move forward on, things that you want to create, then put some energy. I need to do some adjustment. I'm wearing yoga shorts plus my yoga pants on top, and I just didn't bother taking off the shorts and changing my bottoms, and I just so I'm a little constricted. I'm wearing a lot. I needed to bundle up, right? It's cold over here, but anyways, I'm working up the heat during this session. I also got a light streaming on me here. Um, yes, so take action when you're inspired this week. Even those little things, don't push them off. Take action. So move forward to keep the energy flowing. I won't see your answer because the stream freezes. Oh no, but I'll know it will be received. Oh, it says, I hope your energy. Thanks, Summer Talks. Yeah, it will. So thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So that was the second card. Oops. Let's go. They're flying here. Let Oh my goodness. Card number 3 is the it's the title of the deck. So if you were interested, what was this deck? The Animal Wise Tarot. It's by Ted Andrews. It's by Ted Andrews, and it comes with a really nice book. So if you're interested in getting your own deck of cards, it's a nice, if you like animals and insects and things like that, it's a nice deck to get. I'm just going to see if any more cards want to come out. It's very odd to just have 2 cards. So we'll see whatever message might come through about the reason why. So, okay. Okay, so 2 more cards wanted to come out. So we have the fertility, the prosperity and abundance. We have the fertility and new beginnings. And then these 2 cards wanted to come out together. So the first one is the Tower card. Vulture, life, death, and rebirth, new vision. And some of you might be grossed out by the Tower card. When I think about these turkey vultures, they clean up the dead. So, animals like roadkill or animals that were taken out by another animal, these vultures will come down and clean it all up, which is needed, right? As opposed to having dead carcasses and potentially spreading disease, things like that. The vultures will take care of it. So it does say life as well, right? Life, death, rebirth, and new vision. So there's some things that we we have in our life that need to end. And so it could have to do with relationships. It could have to do with career. It could have to do with financial stuff, different processes that you're doing that really haven't been working for you. So you need to make some changes. And it could also be health. So things that need to end. So for example, I mentioned at the top, I've been drinking a lot of coffee lately. I've been needing extra boosts. But now my body's like, okay, time for a little cleaning out because it's been a little bit too much on my body for a little bit too long. I think my battery on my computer is going down. I didn't plug it in. I thought it was full. Okay, 9%. Let me just plug it in. So I'm going to make some adjustments there. However, there's some other areas that I might need to look into myself, such as career. Like I was having these messages last week about creating a change and being open to this change, even though I've been moving forward in a certain direction. But this change feels really, really good, but I don't even know how it might affect what I'm currently working on. I have no idea. And so I need to lose the fear and just step into it because anything that makes your heart sing, it's worth moving forward on it, and taking action in some way. And for some, the action might simply be taking the time to ponder the thought and see how, if it does truly feel good for you, and deciding whether you are going to move forward. I'm going to read those messages. Let me just plug in this laptop. Go in the hole. It's not going in. Let's see. Is it charging? I don't even think it's in for far enough. That sounds kind of funny. Um, let's see. I'm such a kid when I see you. Okay, let me back up. I won't. Okay, so I read that. I'm such a kid when I see you, and I'm 25. So, do I make you feel like a kid, but I'm not a kid? Reading who? I'm doing readings for you. I am a kid. 25 still a kid is what Loco Tura said. Well, yeah, I guess it's all in your perspective. I'm just going to put this other. I'm sorry I'm fiddling with this, guys. 25, I would not say kid. I would say you're a young adult. And if you're a male, your brain, I think, is fully developed by somewhere around age 27 or to 29. And so that's when you'd be fully developed, right? Um, and for females, I think your brain is fully developed by around 24, 25 years of age. Women just mature a little faster. You're not a kid. You're a young adult, young, vibrant adult. All right. I love this woman. Awesome. Someone is sleeping peacefully behind. Oh, you see Chewy? Yeah, that's Chewy. Gracie's on the other chair. She's on the top of the green chair over there. All right. So the next card. So okay. So we had that life or death card, the Tower card. So um, just to summarize that, it's see what you need to let go of, not working, or simply focus on what you want to do and what really makes your heart sing, and then from there let everything else fall away. You'll get clarity, not right now, but you will soon get clarity on how it's gonna all work together, or what you need to drop. Hey, thanks for the silver award, Demetrius. Thank you. All right. So the next card is Praying Mantis, Insight and Protection Through Stillness. Insight and protection through stillness. My nail looks terrible. I had my nails done in the summer with, you get the bio gel and they cover your nails up, and I did it twice in a row, and then my nails are like ruined. And there's stuff underneath that when they use the sticks and they poke deep, they just like push whatever's in there like down. I'm like, how am I supposed to get that stuff out? Anyways, I'll go back to the reading because my nails have been bugging me. All right. So with praying mantis, we're wanting to have more clarity. At least I know I'm wanting to have more clarity. You can let me know if this resonates with you. But we can and we will receive more clarity this week if we take the time to maybe meditate. And if you're not into meditating, then you don't even know how to meditate, that's okay. Like, you can do some guided meditations on YouTube. I even have some guided meditations. I have a couple of them on my YouTube channel, so you can check that out and see if it's for you. What you can also do is just simply just chill, like lie down, do some nice deep breathing, and just pay attention to your breath. And you can concentrate on relaxing different parts of your body. You could start at your feet, and whatever this means to you, you send breath to your feet, and on the breath out, you give your feet permission to totally relax. And then you go to your ankles, do the same thing. You go up to your calves and do the same thing, and then your shins. And then you work through that body, and your brain has been busy in that it's been concentrating on this. And so the thoughts and fears of not doing it right, and those, you don't have time for that. But then as you're in that relaxed state, the thoughts that are messages can come through. You created space for them to come through, and you just pay attention to what ideas pop into your head, and you don't have to get sucked into them. You just be an observer of whatever comes into your head and don't judge it. And so that's how you can get some insights too. You can get some insights on journaling about your emotions that are coming up, about situations that are making you feel uncomfortable. You can just write about them and see what insights might come through just through you writing. And again, don't judge, just write whatever pops into your head. And and if you want to delve deep into those emotions, you can ask yourself questions in regards to those emotions. Like, why am I feeling this way? What am I afraid of? Um, I'm feeling anxious because da, 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 da. Do I have evidence as to if that is going to happen? Is that fear, is it true? Is it, um, yeah, sorry, I'm I'm tired today. um, so you can delve into that and work through stuff, and you can ask yourself, how am I getting in my own way, and what do I want to happen, and what are going to be my next steps? And as you're asking yourself these questions, your higher self can respond, your angels and guides can respond. And it's not getting into that think stage. It's just asking the question and being open for messages to flow in, not trying to figure it out. That's the difference, is allowing the messages to flow in. Have you ever have you ever ventured in bad energy? Um yeah, not on purpose, but it happens. You know, okay, so those were the cards, and then I can tell you a story. I might have told it during a live stream before. I'm not 100%. Um, but yeah, if you have any questions about the cards and want to go deeper into what you're going through, or you have questions about anything else, just like this really super cool question that came through, and you can throw them at me. So when I used to live in another small town with my family, and it used to be an old like burial ground, like way back, like where this new house element was. And I don't know if this is why these energies came up. I'm not sure, but I just thought I'd throw that in there for extra knowledge. And I remember having a nap, and then I felt this pressure all of a sudden, holding me down, this energy. And then I was awake and I felt this energy holding me down onto the bed, and I could not move. I couldn't move, and I was totally awake. And I could even hear this voice, this male energy, scary voice. And it started to take advantage of me. Like it was like touching me, and I could feel it in my hair and my ears, and I was so scared and disgusted. I was trying to say something, to scream, and I could nothing would come out of my mouth. And as soon as I said, Archangel Michael, please clear my energy field, cut all the cords, and like protect me with your energy. And then all of a sudden it was gone. And it was so freaking scary. And I was scared to like go for a nap after that happened. And then my daughter, who was, I don't know, she could have been 2 or 3 at the time, she told me that there was a man with a gun in her bedroom. Now, she had never, all she watched was Teletubbies at that point, and um, Dora the Explorer and things like that. So I'm like, how does she even know what a gun is? And and she was really scared, and she often had problems sleeping. And she usually slept on her floor. She wanted to be really close to the floor. So I feel like the dark energies were like messing with her too. And so I needed to do like prayers for everybody and try to keep the house clear, right? But I know more now than what I did then. But it was really scary. And then yeah, if I'm in a grumpy bad space, then I end up being around other people that are grumpy and negative and dark. And I'm like, okay, I gotta get myself into better space. Like I start to notice who I'm being surrounded by or who's coming into my live stream or who's gonna, you know, cut me off when I'm driving or get mad at me when I'm driving and and then I look within, I go, okay, where have my thoughts been? And if I was noticing heaviness, I'm like, shit, damn, I created that. I brought that into my space. You look just like your snoo. Oh, awesome. I guess I created a good emoji for myself. Snoo. I think that word is so freaking cute. So do any of you have any questions? Do you have any questions about whatever you're going through? Do you want me to pull a card specific to what you are going through or something you want some extra clarity on or confirmation on? Or do you just have any questions? It can be questions about anything, it can be questions about sexuality, anything, anything, anything. Bueller. I'm totally aging myself with Ferris Bueller's Day Off, right? Can you answer my question? Kazi, did I miss your question? I'm so sorry. Let me, I'm just scrolling up. See. Kazi, I don't see a question. Did it leave? Was it deleted? Maybe you ask a question now. And then, yes, I will do my best to answer it. Anyone else feeling tired or drained? I really want to have a coffee. That's what I want. I love you so much. NXKHSUJB. What a username. Holy crow. Well, anyways, thank you for the love. I really appreciate it. Okay, Summoner Talks. I hope you got your story. Good stream. Froze for a moment. Oh, man. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, Summoner. Yeah, I did share my story. Anyways, I guess if you really want to hear it, you can always watch the stream again, but maybe you're not sitting with bated breath. I got a lot of energy, but don't know what to do with it. Okay. And is your energy like buzzing and is it in an anxious type of space? Because you can, so I'm a yoga instructor as well, right? And you can do some nice, like if you're interested in trying to calm the energy, balance the energy a bit. You can do some nice deep breathing and you can have a longer breath on your way out. And that helps you to dip more into that parasympathetic nervous system to help to create that more balance and ease and flow. So you can do that. And also, when we do yoga breathing, it's usually breathing in and out through the nose. But sometimes it's so beneficial to do that breath out through your mouth. And then you can even let out a sigh or even stick out your tongue and you can make some noise that way for lion's breath. And so a regular breath out through your mouth. When you can have that sigh and that helps to release any density, any constriction, and any excess energy. And then the lion's breath is like, so you stick out that tongue and you make as much noise as you can during that breath. Okay, I have a question. Okay, vote for my party. Ask a question. Kazi, are you married? Actually, I am going through, it's very early, but I'm going through a separation. Very early stages, so it's still tough times, and we're still in the same house. And so, yeah, slowly but surely, we will be moving on and selling our house and getting our own places. But Yeah, that's what's happening right now. What are your views about modern Satanism? I vote for my party. I don't delve into that at all. I don't delve into the dark, so I really don't have views. Like, okay, maybe I can tell you why I don't delve into the dark, and then that will be my view. I like to focus on the light, and here's an example. This So I work at this restaurant now, and one of my coworkers brought in a tarot deck that she got. It's her only tarot deck, and she got it when she was 18. And it's this tarot for witches, or tarot of witches, something like that. And I just pulled one card, and as I read it, I'm like, oh, it's so heavy and oh, dark, oh, like it made me feel sludgy after reading the card. And that's why I love using oracle cards so much, is because they are light and inspirational, and that's what I feel is so important, focusing on the light, focus on what you want to create for yourself, and in a beautiful positive way, and you get more of that when you focused on the density and the darkness. That's where your focus is, that's what you'll get more of. But within each and every one of us, there is light and dark, and we do need to embrace all of us. But sometimes the dark within us really only seems dark because of our own personal perceptions of it. And sometimes when you change those perceptions, then you can realize it's actually light. Or sometimes it's about realizing that the dark does have a place, in that, there's been times where it takes a lot to get me angry. And there's been times where just this, I'm finally had enough. Like, I'm not gonna do this anymore, like it can bring up that total fire. So you're gonna actually do something about it. So sometimes we need to go into the dark to be able to find more light than you've ever experienced before. But yeah, for me, there's no reason to delve into Satanism or anything like that. It's just not my cup of tea. All right. And I noticed I got a new follower. That's super awesome. So, anyone else have any other questions? I'll just give it about another minute, because I know sometimes there could be a delay. And if you want me to pull a card for you, I can pull a card for you. Otherwise, I will sign off, and I'll be back for on Wednesday, approximately 12:30 p.m. Toronto time. I guess it's Eastern Daylight Time now. We had put our clocks back. I'm so used to saying Standard Time. And yeah, you get to practice your own intuition on Wednesdays. Wow, thanks for those words on light and dark. Kind of hit home with me today. Oh, nice. Very cool. Do you want to, and if you want to delve into it any deeper, let me know. Kathy, I've heard people use sex for releasing negative energy. Do you agree? You know what? I think sex can be a beautiful release. I'm not necessarily I don't have a lot to say specifically in regards to releasing negative energy, but I'll just say releasing energy in general. It seems like what I've been observing with different people that I've connected with is individuals who have really stressful jobs. So either they work a ton, like work, and that's how it is very stressful, and or the type of work that they have can be very stressful. Maybe you're working with high risk individuals, or a high risk product or service, or whatever it is, and I feel like they tend to be much more sexual, at least males, not necessarily females, but that's just what I've been noticing. And I like the energy that I get from that is that they need that release, and they need to do it often to keep themselves clear, and be able to get themselves back into that balanced state. So I do think sexual releases can be extremely beneficial, but not everyone is drawn to getting their release in that way, right? Some people are going to get their release through yoga and meditation, through tai chi, through kickboxing. There's different ways that you can get that type of release. But it depends. Every person is so different, and some people have really active second chakras, so it's a natural place to get the release. Okay, I'm just backing up here. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing aloud for all to hear. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And if we have, no, what was it? Have no place to go, something like that. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, yeah, I like Christmas songs. This is the first one that popped into my head, and I butchered it, but I hope you're okay with that. What are three things that you want? Wow, three things that I want. Okay. I could do material things or I could do bigger things, right? I'm not too sure which. So you can let me know in which way. But if I was to pick, let's say, material things, I want a new oh, it's mine. I've had it fixed once. It's totally packed with stuff. It runs slow, and it's hard doing movies and stuff with it, right? Videos. So yeah, that's one thing I want as a material thing. I also have an iPhone 6, and it's starting to it's kind of slowly starting to give me problems. Battery is so shit on it too. So yeah, I could want that. And um, I want my own house, my own place to live, that where my kids can fit in with me too. So that would be good. There's more than three things. I also want to go on a vacation, nice Caribbean vacation. I could keep on going, actually. Um, but yeah, I could talk about career. I could talk about love. I could talk about health. There's so many areas. It's hard to just do three things. How can you be so? Oh, how can you be so springful like you? Okay. Well, I've always been very optimistic. I'm like the glasses half full type of person rather than half empty. So I think because of that, that's part of me naturally. But I do have to work at it though, for sure, because I don't like feeling in a sludgy place, and I know the way energy works, and I know I want to be abundant in all areas of my life. So because of that, I have a draw to keep my energy field clear. And then when I do go into a sludgy place, I'm human. I am going to get into my sludginess sometimes, right? That I'm going to acknowledge it. I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to see what needs to happen in order to get out of it. Do I need to change what I'm doing? Do I need to change my thought process about it? Because maybe my perceptions are creating that. Oh, we're sorry. Technical issues. Oh, wow. I guess I was not meant to continue on there. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, they were the ones who were asking the question. She was very quiet. So, um, yeah, just to summarize that last question is I am very much driven to get myself back to that positive place, but I'm going to deal with the sluggishness as opposed to la la la, just pushing it down. It's like no, I'm going to embrace it. Maybe I'm going to journal about it. I'm going to work through it so I can get myself back to that high vibe place, drawing in the beautiful energy, because where you're at on the inside is what you're going to draw into you. And so if you want to draw in more love and joy and abundance and beautiful people in your life, then we need to be in that good energetic space on the inside. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Well, I do hope to see you Wednesday for Intuition Wednesday. You're going to practice your own intuition. Then they'll be back for Feel Good Friday, 8 p.m. Toronto time, where there's always a different theme and beautiful channeled messages come through and healing energy and some fun topics. So, from my late to yours, namaste. And if you're interested in a one on one channeled reading, a healing session, you can send me a DM and I can definitely get you scheduled for that. Or if you want to join into any of my yoga classes, if you happen to be in local, you can join them in my studio or you can join those same classes over Zoom. Okay, so have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste. Bye.